got it. We have it. Just so ask your detective to come out. We'll get the cameras. We'll everything you need. We have it. She will testify.
Can you email it to us?
We will.
I'll give you my card for later. You can email it to me.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know our state's attorney
is. You guys are overworked. I get it, but no, I don't do this. I don't.
Well, I would rather come out to something like this.
Of course,
with a lot less paperwork involved, rather than
I know.
where you guys are exchanging blows in the street. I would rather come out here to try to get it.
I may seem a little, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing.
But so yeah, like I told him, I'd recommend putting up. So you guys got cameras, which is great.
Yeah.
No trespassing signs, so that way it's posted.
You have to understand that we didn't leave for 3 weeks. I couldn't leave the house because she was like a little bit terrified of us, you guys. I mean, I know you think that we're being a little oversensitive, but I have a under 2-year-old and we just had a 5-month-old. And since we moved here, people have treated us really bad, man. I don't know why. We don't know why.
Well, it's strange because we were looking for a place in the country, but I was like, okay, well, this is on a small enough road where I feel like I'm in the country. But if some emergency with the kids, if I can't have cell service, I'm good, you know. But now I don't have that comfortability, you know. It's
not just
like,
well, I would. And come on, he's calling you. He's literally trying to mess with us, and we were minding our own business. Everything was fine, and then he's just harassing us. And we literally did not want to start anything with anyone. We're like, look, you're a creep, fine, we get it. But now it's to the point where you're using state funds, everything to harass a family who's just over here minding our own, and you obviously have nothing going on for you. I don't know what it is, but you're really.
As far as the dogs go, that's an animal control
issue. It is.
We have no power over that, and I would just recommend just keep an extra eye on them while you're working out here. You know, make sure they're in the yard.
That dog was sitting here the whole time, officer, and I don't know if the dog, maybe the little Frenchie or the black, but like I said, you can see it. Maybe it showed up here. But what happens is, one time I saw him, they were calling the dogs. They're trying to do stuff, you guys. Like they're trying to make us look like we're whack jobs or whatever. And we're like, hey.
And like the day that he's like, Lincoln pulled him into his garage, was barking at him. I checked his GPS, and the dog went right here.
And that's what made us really heated that
and
day.
I'm like,
we
dude,
checked our cameras, we checked our GPS, we checked everything.
I got checking the cameras against the GPS. So I'm like,
dude, we're not gonna pursue harassment because everyone has problems with them, right?
Yeah.
But you apparently you're literally hinging on just making sure you harass us daily. I mean, to the point where he's come out here and humiliating me in front of my children. Do you have children?
I do not.
Okay, when you have one and you have your son watching you and the guy's berating you in front of your kids, and then also doing what he did and scaring your mother, and then you're telling us, well, there's not much we can do. And I guarantee when you see the video, you'll be like, I'm glad I could help this guy.
Yeah, like I said,
because you will be charging him. You will be charging him and his wife with something. Because I know the law, and I understand that there's rights in our family. We have property, but also she has rights as a woman to protect. She was in public breastfeeding. She was in her own home, and the guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw the reflection of their glasses on our glass, and that's how I noticed that someone was standing there, and there's 2 pairs of them.
They didn't knock. They didn't bother to knock on the door and say, hey, we're here. They were saying, they're like...
And because at the time our TV was here against the glass door,
There's something weird going, like horror story shit. But anyway, you're right about what you're saying. We're going to we'll do all that.
Yeah, that's just what I would recommend. Make sure, you're locking up your stuff. And just for future reference, as far as the ATV goes, I love it out here. No, you can't. You can ride them. This is your property. You can ride them. I'm just saying, be courteous and be respectful. I mean, you live out here. It's great. Just remember to be courteous.
I appreciate what you're saying, but think about how that comes off to us. We have never, we ride our son, we have helmet, we ride on there. We never ride disrespectfully. We never do anything dangerous.
What I'm getting at is don't chop off the muffler.
We wouldn't do that.
Sure.
Okay, so that's all I'm getting.
So I guess my next.
That's all I'm getting.
No, I get you.
That's the only thing I'm
we
getting
have dual
at.
dogs. We have snorkels.
Well, while we're talking about that, can I ask, is there any kind of noise ordinance out here? Our other neighbors said that the 4-wheeler was too loud. And
and we don't enforce ordinances.
Yeah, and you can't
we looked it up, and I talked to her.
And he's all like, "Oh, you lived in the country before?" Yeah, that's why we have a 4-wheeler. Good boy, Lincoln. Keep on your boy.
But you can just keep coming on over here and violating and intimidating us and harassing us to the point, even in front of an officer, you're just walking up so good that, you know what I mean? I think you're seeing everything.
It happens.
But you're seeing what's really going on here. So we've done nothing wrong. We'll make sure our dog stays in here, but we need to know we've done nothing wrong. We did not want to call you or harass you. We love you guys. We keep you guys safe because we need you. Boys in blue. I'm going to put the flag up, but they're harassing me. And it's so funny because I'm putting up the ring, and here they are. They're literally harassing me, and I'm telling her, don't talk to me, ma'am. And you can see it on our camera. She had to come out. I'm like, please leave me. And she just keeps following me, like talking.
And they know we do have PTSD issues.
Yeah,
and then they keep poking the bear,
like, come on.
It's like we know you have a heart issue, so we're not going to do anything to antagonize that, So it's like we're not going to call.
Well, under the health law, there are laws about if you've been told about somebody's mental condition and you continuously berate them. There are laws about harassment on that too. So
I'd have to look into that.
You should. No, I studied law for a little bit. My other brother was a police officer for Seattle for like 18 years, and he knows all this stuff. But there's just certain things like that one about suicide. If you push someone into suicide, it falls under these certain other laws. So if you know somebody has a condition and you're harassing them, like trying to egg them on, you can be liable for some of those things that they're doing. I'm not saying that he would, but I'm just saying this guy's smart. So he's playing this calculated game to try to harass me. And I told her from day one, I'm not going to engage with him. I don't even want to talk to him. I won't do it because I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get me to lose it, trying to get me to like assault him, or he gets close to me, or do whatever. That way, I'm the bad guy, or I look bad. But
and again, so
I won't do
at
it.
that point too, if you have posted no trespassing on here, and if in the
It's so
future
tacky.
if he continues to push that and come on here, we can serve him with no trespassing.
Sure.
And then if he comes on here again, he's going to jail for trespassing. So
and that's not our goal. I am not trying to put anyone in this.
Well, then there's the whole thing about this strip of grass, you know. So like, what then is trespassing? So I need to get a surveyor out here, you know, 2 months ago.
Tried to do all that. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm like this. Don't mow here. You can mow all that. Just don't be near my house. You know what I mean? Let that be. But he's whatever. That's not on you, dude. That's a civil issue. But either way,
all right. Well,
you kind of get what's going on with everything here.
I'll get you my card. Do you guys have IDs by chance, real quick? Just so
Yeah, he just lost my magnet wallet thing or else I'd have it for you right here.
All right, I'll grab a card if you can get those.
Yeah,
real
yeah.
quick. I'd appreciate that.
Do you know where this came off at?
It's somewhere. Oh, it's in my pocket.
Oh, well, here's he wants our IDs.
What for?
Ask.
We don't have to give our IDs. Why? We didn't do anything.
I didn't think so.
No. I really don't want to give my ID. I didn't do anything.
Can I just get your name?
Yeah, you can get my name. I know, but
I would just like your base. I like to
you're
know
fine.
who I'm talking to. I like to know who's out here. That's
Yeah.
Let me get you guys
mowing
some.
the lawn. You butt down line one. I can say, hey, what's
Yeah.
up? You know, Larry.
I just, I'm an old timer in how I deal with stuff.
All right, what's your name, man?
I'm Larry.
Larry.
Huffer, Huffer. That's Tara.
Huffer.
Yeah.
All right. What's your middle initial?
It's R.
R. And what's your birthday?
12/20/66.
12/20 of 76. Okay. And what's your good phone number for you?
206-708-3207. Oh, dude, our name change didn't go through yet.
2300.
No, I'm changing my name to our family name, so I'm taking on. So hold on, let me give you my actual name, Mashowski. I keep thinking we're in.
We're in the middle of changing name.
Yeah,
We got married and he's taking my name.
Do you know who Chief AJ was? You ever heard of him?
Chief AJ Huffer.
You ever heard of Chief AJ? He was a local native chief. He was really famous. He was
It's my grandfather.
at 70 years old. He was Mr. Illinois. He won the weightlifting. He was a national marksman. He was one of the world's best shooters. He
Nice.
lifted 2 guns, slingshot. So anyway, yeah.
All right. So what's your new
So
name?
yeah,
MOSHOFSKY.
Moshovsky.
Yeah.
MOSHO.
OFSKY. I just keep forgetting.
Moshovsky.
That hasn't gone through yet.
It's a long process.
It is.
So what's your name, ma'am?
Tara
She's the hover.
Huffer.
TERA.
ARA. TARA. Like Gone with the Wind.
Tara Huffer. All right. What's your middle initial, Tara?
F.
Birthday?
2/26/90.
2/26/90. And a good phone number for you.
Area code 910.
Hey, I know that area code.
Do you?
Are you
I
from
do.
there?
Where's it at?
Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Yeah, that's
More.
pretty
Are you
damn
from there?
I was stationed in Lejeune, yeah.
Oh, that
Lejeune,
makes that
okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
I'm like, that's a blast from the
Yeah.
past.
That's a
Yep,
massive problem with that lawsuit
616.
going on.
616
9428.
9.
Yep, that's
We
my
got a
neck of the
house in,
woods.
Wilmington.
Wilmington is where I grew up.
Wilmington. I liked Swansboro. I always liked that there. It was a nice little town. It reminded me a lot of. I grew up around here.
Yeah,
it
so
reminded
it
me
gets
of-
country
Are you
out
from this
there.
area then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I
okay.
grew up here, and like I said, I joined after high school and was stationed down there for 4
For you.
years. And
Explain to me the difference between why is downtown Whiteheath look so cracked out compared to like we drove through and we're in the nice area, right? We get good money out here in Muhammad. And then one day we had to go get mail at the
Post office.
post office.
holy crap, dude! It looked like Tweaker, Crackhead, and like everything in one, and like the dump all just converged together. We're like, what is going on here? No offense.